Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo April 10, 2022. A disproportionate amount of communication via modern technologies such as cell phones, email, fax, or the internet could take place today. You may have discovered a new field that has captured your interest and seek to learn as much about it as you can. Or you may have heard rumors about someone you know, and you're trying to track down the facts. Either way, expect to spend a lot of time on the phone or on the computer. A long-awaited social event, perhaps a wedding or christening, could have you moved to tears, and as you are naturally a person who doesn't like showing your feelings, you might feel the need to get away by yourself until the urge to cry has passed. This should be a very happy day for you as well, and your own sense of contentment could seem almost too good to be true. It's real. Relax and enjoy it. Difficult situations may arise, in which you feel as if you are doomed if you do, and doomed if you don't. Finding a working solution to the problem is next to impossible, due to the egos and sharp personalities of the people who are involved. Even if everything looks workable on paper, this is no guarantee that things will work out in real life. The best you can do is be honest and practical, and make it a point not to choose sides or become biased in any way. An intense dream or vision could result in a spiritual breakthrough of some kind, and you might spend much of the day in a bit of a daze, trying to make sense of it. You might see if you can find a few books on the subject, because all signs are that reading could bring a lot of useful information your way today. You might also want to write down an account of your experience. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. You're not exactly sluggish, but you're not feeling all that energetic either. It may not be the best time to show off for the hotties, but you come alive when they approach you and say hey. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. Your emotions are feeling rather frisky today, and you are happy to take the lead. It may seem as if the starting gate has just opened and that you are leading the charge. The one thing, however, that could be putting a damper on the race is your rational mind, which may spring up and remind you that it is also important to stop. Look around, and reflect on the things that are going on around you. Do your best to incorporate both of these energies into your day. Don't overextend yourself today. This can happen when a vibration is occurring, as the inclination to give is very strong. When someone asks you for something, weigh it out in your mind before committing. Consider all the factors, including your energy level. If there's plenty to go around, then great, but if not, don't hesitate to decline this time. Hopefully, the other person can respect that you have needs as well, and that it isn't the best time for you. Today you may find yourself wondering about some questions, but it will be hard to put them into words. You're concerned about your emotional security, as it is not very well defined in your life at the moment. However, it will probably be impossible to resolve anything completely today. Wait a few days. Your feelings will be a lot clearer, and the answers to your questions will be all the more obvious to you. You are not just heading into the weekend with the moon in an adventurous part of your chart, but the Sun and Mercury are aligned here. If yesterday's new moon gave the spirit of adventure a boost and a chance to draw a new line in the sand, then today is all about those first next steps. Mercury only returned to your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery earlier in the week, but already his mission to turn your bucket list into a game plan is getting off to a good start. While Venus and Mars are no longer aligned in your relationship sector, they are still working as a team to make their final days here count. With Venus leaving next week and Mars a week later, the planets of love and passion are doing their best to leave you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you and the confidence to fight to make it happen. our eyes in the sky. After we get through the tense aspect that forms between the Aries moon and Pluto in Capricorn this morning, today can bring great news and wonderful outcomes if we're ready. The opening square between the two can push us toward growth and change. Later, the Aries moon forms an awesome sextile with Jupiter in Aquarius, sparking a jovial spirit and sense of abundance. There is a refreshing enthusiasm that emphasizes looking at the bigger picture when it comes to life's major questions. It seems as though you can achieve anything, and there's plenty to accomplish as you embrace the feeling of inner calm. Love takes the lead in the evening because these planets make us feel romantic. The cosmic energy clears up a lot of the drama and shadow after a very intense month. You've learned a lot about what you want and what you deserve when partnering with people. Jupiter's harmonious aspect with the moon is a testament to how much you have to offer the world, as well as how you need to put your needs above all the rest in turn. This is a time when matters of the home and family come to the forefront of your heart because you are willing and wanting to connect with those you care about on a deep level. Spend time at home tonight doing things that allow your heart and spirit to grow. This evening, cook a nice dinner and play some favorite music to set a nostalgic mood. With the fiery Aries moon energy around us early in the day, we are all feeling protective today. The irony is that most of us will be feeling very independent under this lunation, because as the first sign of the zodiac, Aries is by nature an "I can do it myself" type of energy. This fiery moon encourages us all to strike out on our own and do things our own way. You're a good leader now and excel at giving, but not taking orders. If you still live with a maternal figure or are able to have close contact with her, be sure not to get into power struggles with her on her special day. Late this afternoon, the moon sextiles Jupiter, creating a social atmosphere that makes you want to be with friends and just have a good time. Work on getting closer to the people you are able to be with. You're in a generous mood and like to include as many people in the festivities as possible now. Certain interactions remind us that life isn't always fair. Perhaps we have been slighted in a way that feels unjust. Feeling unworthy or incapable can find us seeking out support, placing pressure on friends or partners to uplift us. In this way, we risk turning our back on own desires to align with others' interests, conceivably to escape persecution. Hiding from our uniqueness only serves to distance ourselves from our intuition. Be mindful that others like us for who we are, not how well we can chameleon ourselves to their agendas.